What is up, my fellow night owls? We're back with yet another stream. So we're back on the 7 days. We're going to be, I've been playing a little bit just to get some resources. I didn't want to sit and be mining and doing all that. Did a little bit of upgrading to the base, not too much, just really the bottom level where zombies are probably going to damage more. So did a little bit of that, did a little bit of questing just to get some extra supplies in preparation for Horde night, which is today in the game. So we're gonna be doing a lot of last minute prep and should be. I am gonna make it through the. Horde tonight. Should be. So we're just trying to. We're just really trying to prep. I had started this little quest. I bought me a little ratchet at the trader and just trying to get some supplies because I'm wanting to get a workbench set up because I unlocked how to make that. I just haven't built it just yet, and I need that so that we can start making some better tools, start making some ammunition, because I did manage to loot a level 3 AK and a level 1 pistol. Got a few of my crafting skills up, nothing too fancy, but we're still rather primitive with our weapons and tools. Need to get a little more advanced. So yeah, we're definitely gonna build up some. Gonna get some supplies. I got a few mines up and running. Why is my stamina so terrible? Probably his exhaustion effect. I need some vitamins or something. Pretty sure that's how I get rid of them. It's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous how long some effects last in this game. Ooh. Let's repair that really quick. Yeah, I got a mine for everything except for oil shell, I believe. Yeah, let's see, I got nitrate, got iron, got coal, got lead. Yeah, I think oil shell's pretty much all that I'm missing. Okay, let's go and start this quest. Fetch and clear. Some zombies hiding in the cornfield. See how well my investment into the stealth skill has made me. Ooh. Okay. Struggling to tell what part of this guy was what. Oh, I think that was a feral. No, they don't alert like that to you missing your shots. Oh, that one knows. I'm trying to conserve my ammo and I'm dealing with all these ferals. I hate it. That one zombie just had to get up and make me have to whip out my pistol. I need a silencer for my pistol. That's what I need. That way I don't have this issue quite as much. Level 29 with 2 skill points, nice. That was a little tricky. Yeah. I'm slowly getting a little bit better with this playthrough. Not struggling quite as much, dying quite as often. Like if I just get some decent weaponry sorted out. That's how this, I just know that whenever this game updates, and they bring in those zombies that look like almost little Yeti dudes, and then when they bring those in, this playthrough is going to get so much harder. Just because, you know, those are in the snow and we're in an all snow map. Okay. Area is cleared. Very nice. Brass. Very nice. I actually don't want those. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the beer in this game. It doesn't really help too much. Nerd outfit. Extra skill point. Ooh. How does that work? Heavy armor rating. How's the nerd get the heavy armor? Ooh, a rad remover mod. Oh, yes. Okay. And just go to archery. Slow enemies. Very nice. Can I get some vitamins, please? Okay. Guess I'll just go fix myself. Pistol Pete. 9mm weapons to great. Ooh, that's handy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey, I mean, I'll take it though. I'm gonna try and do quite a bit of steel tool parts. Need to hang on to those. I know I've been selling like a lot of equipment, a lot of tool parts, but steel tool parts, gotta keep those. Can I make a better bone knife? I feel like I can. Not by much. Yeah, we'll just rock this one. Okay. There you go, out and around. Just gonna take the tractor apart though. No, I was like, I went to the trader hoping to buy more mechanical parts from him, but of course Trader Wrecked is a piece of shit that has nothing, and it's completely useless to me. But he did have the ratchet, so I bought that. I guess it's a little bit better because now I don't have to depend on Wrecked for anything. Oh, and I did unlock Trader Jin and got level 2 quest unlocked. This is actually considered level 2, which is a bit surprising because it's not a very big spot to loot or anything like that. I guess it's just the difficulty of the zombies that they increase with it. But yeah, I unlocked Trader Jin. That part is she's like almost 3 kilometers away. Ooh, I did get a bike as well, so that's made things a little easier as far as traversing the land. Okay, so we got some piggies. Snipe him. Shoot him in the back. Don't know if that's all of them or not. I feel like there's probably another one. Need to invest into my, what is it, the huntsman? Get a little more out of harvesting animals. That is the good thing about this playthrough though, with it being all snow. There is an abundance of animals to hunt in the snow. Which is kind of weird when you think of it, but hey, I'm not here to question it. I'm just going to take advantage of it. These guys chopped up. Need that rotten flesh. It's still so stupid that they made you have to do farm plots in this game. I remember when you didn't have to do that, you could just plant in the ground. You just had to till the ground, which, you know, makes sense considering how that's how you actually do it. But now you gotta build farm plots, you gotta have all these different materials for it, and it's just a headache for no reason whatsoever. I have to harvest nightshade and everything, just so I do need to get the farm plots set up to get some stuff planted. Don't think he knows. He does not know. Also now do 4 times damage when stealth. That's pretty nice. It's probably why it's so easy to take out those ferals. Okay, yeah, you used to have materials from these torn up cars. There's not as many as like a full-on car. It's kind of tragic, but whatever. What do I got on this gun time? 3 minutes. Okay, let's go turn in this quest. Yeah, this bike has made it very nice. Yeah, because I definitely would not have went to Trader Jen without the bike. Just because it was so far. Had to go over a bunch of mountains, across a giant lake. It was just so much work. It sucks because, like, man, she's a great trader to go to. But I am not traveling 3 kilometers on a bike just for a trader. Sorry, I'm not doing it. Unless I end up making another house. Which honestly, I've thought about that. Thought about doing more than one base. Just like located near traders and stuff. Don't know if I'd build them all from scratch though. That's a lot of work. But who knows? Maybe when I get good equipment and stuff like that, I'll go through and do that.
I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery, the way you smell.
Well, that's not very nice. I'll take the pipe bombs.
Chop, chop, dumb fuck!
God, if there's one person I could kill in this entire game, it would be wrecked. 100% would be wrecked. I don't need these many headlights. I'm gonna sell that. I don't really want it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. Jar of honey. I'm gonna buy that so I can keep it as a precautionary measure.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get her.
Why you say that like you're gonna do something to me? See. Buried supplies, clear zombies.
If you want a job from... Well, good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna need it.
I feel weak. Do you have any vitamins for sale, or are you still just useless?
Oh, look, another dumbass stumbling into my... I knew
Okay,
you were a
Vicky.
cheap motherfucker.
God, I can't stand this asshole. Okay, we need to do a serious inventory drop. And I'm gonna check on how my stuff is looking. I'm crafting a bunch of stuff for ammo tonight. Probably gonna make it into 7.62 just because my AK and having a full auto and all that for Horde night would probably be best. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna post up for Horde night as well. First couple Horde nights, probably the first 2, maybe 3, is gonna be camped out on a roof with guns and ammo and some supplies. No, that's just how it ends up. They put some torches up in the house too, just for some lighting. So, makes it a little homey. Yeah, I went ahead and upgraded the entire basement and stairs to cobblestone as well as the floor. So, a little bit more sturdy. I'm collecting paint, that way I can paint everything. Because I want to upgrade it, but I don't want it to just look like all cobblestone house. I'm gonna have to upgrade these chests too. I still never quite learned the whole how chests work with this new update. So I need to from what I've learned or seen, it seems like I just upgrade. I upgrade the chest itself and it gives me more space. Don't know if that's right, but we're gonna figure it out. Do my. So I got some bullet tips, got some. We're going to make some bullet tips. Oh wow, I got a lot. Some more bullet casings. You know what? Let's craft those first. Let's see. What do I need? Yeah, forge there, not upgrade them. Okay. Workbench, so because we got parts, I need nails. I need 100 nails. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised I don't have 100 nails by now. I don't know how I don't have enough nails right now. By now. Okay, just drink water. No, I'm hungry. Really should keep like water and stuff on me, but it's like I'm trying to keep my inventory as light as possible. Okay, so while that crafts in my inventory, put this extra shit up. Okay. Let's go do this next quest. Yeah. It's also nice, all my mines are like relatively close, you know, they're all pretty much right here in this giant field area. I need to collect as many bird nest feathers as I can, because I am going to start phasing out the stone arrows for iron arrows. That's why I made a bunch of tips. Probably gonna need a lot more though. Especially with this Horde Knight. That dude. Not sure what's going on with that guy. I don't think he's got aggro all the way over here at this point. No, he didn't. Let's loot this car, see what we get. I'll take it. Okay, fuck this. Come on guys, I am trying to save my ammo to deal with all your disgusting friends that are gonna attack me later. I can't even do that. Oh yeah, I also did buy something really nice. Because I kind of felt like cheating having my brightness turned up. Now, I got night vision. Compliments of Trader Rect. He actually sold me something that was decent. My thing is, how's all that water not frozen in ice when we live in the snow? Can never be too safe. mess around my pistol. I try so hard to be tactical, stealthy, and save my ammunition, but these zombies just hate me, I guess. No vitamins. So I'm just gonna fuck myself. You know, not like I have the skill books that increase my chances of finding medical supplies, but that's cool. Fucking shard meat, really. Wait, how much do I have in this semi-lucky looter? I need to check that, because this is honestly tired of all of this terrible loot. I get it's not even the first Horde night yet, but still. This is a bit ridiculous. I'm gonna take this though. Where was it? I know I saw. Oh. Bro. Sick of using all my ammo, bro. Jeez. All kinds of fucked up. It actually hurts my health negatively. And I got dysentery. Or diarrhea. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I can find the books, but why have I not found any items yet? I'm taking some books. Playing here. Well, good, bro. Why are you squaring up like that? Does that bother me like that? Absolutely not. Asia. Well, I still haven't killed everything yet. Not sure how I didn't alert whatever is in here. Must be on the roof or something then. Legendary parts. Minor helmet. Didn't even look at what that did, but whatever. Didn't have it. Plastic has. Smart arrows, very nice. %% more bullet damage, very nice. Where the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even notice the garage. Of course, it's another feral. Reload this shit. I know it's supposed to be hard and whatnot, but this amount of ferals is ridiculous. Especially when I have hardly any ammo or decent weapons to deal with them. How far away is that airdrop? Okay, that's not too terrible. We'll go there before we go to Trade Wrecked. Just in case I pick up anything that I want to sell there. Alright. Jesus, I gotta get my health up. I really need to start carrying food and stuff. I just don't like to take up unnecessary space. So I just try and eat before I go out anywhere. And then, as I make loot drops and stuff, I'll eat again. Nice. Very nice. Really be on the lookout. All dangerous shit here. I'm trying to stop at like every bird nest, but this one wasn't right. Stop. Man, what the hell? Why can I not get any fucking honey out of a stump? Like, it used to be almost every stump you would get honey. And there's a fucking mountain lion there. Used to be like almost every stump you would get honey from. fucking shitty. I know you're fucking lying. You know what? We're gonna get a little distance. Do I have anything that can get my health up? No, because why would I? Motherfucker, dude. Okay. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way I'm mag dumped this bear and he keeps coming. I better not have felt that quest. I don't know if I did. I don't know if it does that. Thank God. That's good information to know at least. That if I fucking die after completing the main goal. I couldn't remember if it was like that or not. But it's good to know. It's a fucking screamer. Definitely don't want any of that. They also made them like a lot stronger. They used to be like one tap with any weapon and they would die. You bitch. Oh, my kill. Just took like most of the fucking meat from my kill. Stupid fucking bear. Okay. Not as great as I hoped for, but you know, still not too bad. I think I'll try and do one more quest, and then I really want to make sure that I'm good and prepped for the Horde. Well, I'll turn in this quest, we'll go to base, make sure that everything's getting prepped for Horde Night, and then try and knock out one more quest. Something fast, like, probably do buried supplies or something. And bear still pisses me off. Ain't no way I mag dumped that bear like that and he did not die. Dumped almost two full mags and had the bonus stealth. I need to get me some kind of rifle. Like some kind of hunting rifle or something, sniper rifle, something. Specifically for that kind of stuff.
Hey, jackass,
what's
can I
going
lighten that
on?
backpack up?
Chatting. I hope I didn't miss you.
Well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real life hero.
I try and
and
check the
now
chat as much
he
as I
wants
can,
to
but
be
what's
paid.
up? If you're still here. I hope you are.
Don't test my patience.
Sorry, I
It's
have
thinner than your...
I have to check chat like through my phone, so I don't always catch them right away. I feel really bad. So, are you reading my... Yes, I am. I'm trying to catch them as much as I can. I don't have a second monitor or anything like that, so I have my phone set up on my desk, and I'm trying to be as mindful as I can about it so that I don't miss chats. But unfortunately, I do sometimes. But welcome to the stream. I appreciate you tuning in for real. I really do. I like when people tune in. I would like to get to interact with people who do tune in.
Thank you very much, and now you can
I'm
go
doing good. How
fuck
are
yourself.
you? I'm going to accept that quest.
Let's make a pact. You do something. You better not fuck this up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
I hate this trader. There's such a passion. Yeah, I'm doing good, you know, just up late at night because I work night shifts, so I try and stay to that sleep schedule as best as I can, and gaming and streaming definitely helps with that. Yeah, we're doing a all winter playthrough. Like I found a way to make the whole map snow, and it is a solo playthrough, but yeah, not a fan of all the bears and hellhounds and lumberjacks, but it's not too terrible. And I made it even more interesting by actually building a house from scratch this time. So it's still in the process. But tuned in at a good time because you can actually see the house. I built all this from scratch, did all the framework and setting it up. Got a nice little view. You know, kinda close to the trader. Made it kinda homey. We got a little decoration going, but you know, trying to get some more. Yeah. Got my little campfire set up to represent like a little chimney and whatnot. Gonna put a fridge in here for look eventually, but right now I just got some cabinets. And downstairs is all my storage and workshop area, which I have to do some serious inventory drops right now. Ooh, need to scrap that. I try and keep as organized as I can. Put that in there. Let's see. Okay. Need to upgrade these storages really bad. I am running out of space, slowly but surely. That there. But yeah, we're actually about to hit our first Horde night, which is going to be rather interesting to do. I'm gonna use a whole camp it out method, just get some supplies up. I'm sorely lacking on ammo. Most interesting thing in this game. Most interesting thing, honestly, like the detail that they put into like the cities and all the structures and stuff like that. You know, they really nailed the apocalyptic vibe. You know, you got your rundown buildings and whatnot, all your different destroyed towns and such. And then the good thing about this game to me compared to, because I've played several survival games. It's definitely one of my favorite genres, but the problem is I always will hit like just that dead spot of having nothing left to do, because I build a base, I get all set up, I got all my, you know, fancy equipment and whatnot, and then it just plateaus. There's nothing left to do. With this game, there's just so much to it. You got all the questing, which is a nice touch as well. You got and you just got that ever constant progression, you know, like the game gets harder as time goes on, as where most games just everything stays just as difficult. It just depends on where you go. as to how dangerous it is. But yeah, I definitely like the detail they put in all the structure. It really, they really nail the post-apocalyptic world style. Plus, it's nice being able to interact with the terrain, because most survival games you can't do that either. I'm gonna put these farm plots in there for now. Ooh, need to place my workbench down. But yeah, have you played this game at all, or is it something you've been looking to get into, or gotta move that? This is definitely a game that I've played a lot. It's one of my most played games on Steam in general. Definitely want to highly recommend to people if they're looking to get into any kind of survival craft games. Craft. All that. Very nice. But, yeah. I do like to play this game with friends, but sometimes it's just hard to coordinate everything. So, at least for now, until I get a little more serious in the streaming, I'm just probably gonna rock it solo. Let's see, okay, let's go to this quest. So this is okay, yeah, this is buried supplies. This should be super quick. Really need to scout out where I'm going to post up for Horde night. I honestly might do the barn. I just don't know. It's not that sturdy. And I don't know what this Horde night's gonna be like. Yeah, when I first started this playthrough, I had the difficulty bumped up by 1, and other than this game, I play a variety of games. As far as like survival style games, I used to play Ark, but that game just became very tedious. And, you know, I'm not big on playing on servers to begin with, because it's sometimes hard to stay dedicated, and I get burnt out on certain games after a while, so Ark just, I got away from that. I did play Conan Exiles, did like some PvE servers that were really fun, but I just kept running into the same issue of it plateauing, or servers would close down after I put in a bunch of work into it, so I just kind of got away from those for a while. I play a lot of Marvel Rivals. I need to stream it some more. I've been doing like some clips and stuff like that to put on the TikTok channel I have for all my gaming stuff. I typically play it with my wife. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, I typically play Rivals with my wife a lot. And then trying to get back into For Honor. I do like it, and eventually I'm planning to get a steering wheel set up and start streaming my American Truck Sim. Yes, it's just something chill, because late at night some people just want to hang out and have a little entertainment, and go for like a little ride or whatnot. And need to get a farm sim playthrough set up for streaming. That is a whole ass bear right there, so we are gonna do this quick. But yeah, I think that's the big things. I have played Schedule 1 as well. Been thinking about starting a playthrough for that with stream, but because I want to have like a brand new playthrough for like streaming, just because it would be a little weird for me to. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, let me lock in for this real quick. But yeah, it's just I don't want to have a super progressed game for a stream, you know. And my schedule one that I have for myself, I'm definitely progressed. But yeah, just a variety of things, you know. I'm trying to. Oh, in Medieval Dynasty, I did start a playthrough for that with the streams. Where did you come from? Okay, you know what? I'm sick of it. I made more. Anyway. Oh, and it needs repair. Lovely. So sometimes the buried supplies quests are weird. Normally, they only, like, it's normal for when you actually, like, find the supplies that a group of zombies will pick up. Like, whenever you actually, like, take the White River supplies out of the chest, a little mini horde will pop up. But for some reason, I've been dealing with this where, you know, I don't know if you heard the little chime or not, but whenever you get closer to finding the supplies, the ring shrinks and kind of narrows down. And for some reason, I've just had this thing going on where whenever I do get close to it, they occasionally will spawn on me too. So yeah. And then occasionally in this game you get like wandering hordes, but that's not what it was. I don't know why it's been doing that, where they just spawn in whenever, just from me getting closer. And the problem is I can't run from them whenever they spawn in like that, because I'm limited to how far I can venture away from where I started the quest. Okay, maybe it's back this way. I need to improve my skill for like finding buried supplies. Yeah, this game you definitely gotta be on edge, because sometimes the zombies are quiet, sometimes they make noise, sometimes they're quiet, it just depends. I also gotta be mindful of that bear, because the bears are like super strong in this game for some reason. Like, I dumped a mag and a half out of my AK into one earlier, and it still, like, survived and killed me. To be fair, I didn't have much health, but it still made me angry. Because once you like, reach a certain point in the game, if you die... Oh god, more. Jesus. Oh, I appreciate that, you know. I've definitely played this game for like a while, so I do think I'm pretty knowledgeable about it. Shit, sometimes the hitbox makes me mad in this game. Let me pause it. I gotta step away for just a quick second. One of my babies is waking up, so I gotta go get them back to sleep. Okay. Yeah, it really is, and I have twin boys that just hit 8 months not too long ago, so it is twice the work. And, you know, they're good about staying down during the night, but if they, like, shift around or lose their pacifier, they get all antsy and then have to go and fix it really fast so they go back to sleep. Where is this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, got a quick escape. So let me Ooh, a baseball bat. Perfect. I've been needing a good melee weapon. And now that I have completed that, I can leave the area and I can just run from these guys because I don't feel like wasting my ammo or dealing with them. So, we're gonna dip on out of here and turn in this quest. As much as I don't like to buy ammo from the trader, I might buy some just to have a little extra for this Horde night. First, like, Horde night or so in this game is always not the best prepared, especially when you're by yourself. But by the next Horde night, I'll be way more prepared. Because I definitely do like some stuff off screen because I don't think people want to see me mining and digging a hole for 2 hours. So, yeah, I definitely do a little bit of that off screen just to do that more grindy work and get stuff. I'm pretty new to streaming. You know, I did it a while ago, and then when my wife was pregnant and started having complications and whatnot, I put it down and I just recently came back to it. I'm definitely trying to get it more out there. I've got a few of my friends that support me and whatnot. And
Well,
that's what
if
I'm
you
trying
got
to do.
money, I guess I can stand your smell.
I hate this guy.
Congratulations.
Anyway, I'm trying to do
Here's your reward, sucker.
I'm trying to do more of the TikTok clips as well, because I know that can really attract more to the streaming itself, because TikTok is definitely a big platform now for that. So, I do take like some of my gaming clips especially from Rivals, because I get a lot of good clips from that, and post it on there. My wife, she helps me out with that, and she does she did one of the edits from where we landed one of the sickest combos that we've hit in the game. I think that's all I want to sell to him. Too bad I can't sell snowballs. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get more, get that following going and whatnot.
Don't let the door hit you on your way.
I meant to buy
You want something?
Even though I really don't like this guy and don't want to buy from him if I don't have to. I mean, yeah, I appreciate any help and any support. I really do. Right now it's just kind of a part-time thing. I do have a full-time job, so on the days that I work, I don't get to stream, unfortunately, because I work 12-hour shifts at night, and it's an hour drive to and from work, so I don't really get to do much on those days. I don't even get to play in general most times. But yeah, I appreciate any help and any support that I can get. I do it for fun, interact with some people, give people entertainment, because, I know what it's like to be on night shift, to be up late at night, want some entertainment, and I just sit there bored sometimes because just have nothing to do or don't feel like doing much of anything. So that's the reason I do it. I want to help those people like me that are in that situation. So, but yeah, I would appreciate any help with growing the channel. Let me do an inventory dump. Ooh, let me read these actually. And drop all that. There, that. I need more gunpowder, so I'm gonna have to collect more supplies for that. Ooh, I need to go on and start crafting my iron arrows. I hope I have everything I need. Oh, I already got a water purifier. Shit, if I would have known that, I would have sold that one. Grave Digger mod. I guess I can go and equip that to my shovel. I can always take it off when I get a better shovel. Cripple one. Serrated blade, bipod. Extended mag, rad remover. I'm not gonna put those on yet just because my weapons are not the greatest. Very limited on ammo. I'm gonna repair these though. Iron arrow. Okay, it's gonna take 5.5 minutes. Gotcha. Okay, we're getting some good ammo there. Crap, what I can in there. One of those. I'll do my best. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do my best with the... I'll do my best to text what I can. But, yeah, I don't have a second monitor, so a little difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I really need to update my schedule for like my... Let me see. Yeah, eventually I do want to get the overlay, intro, outro. I've been trying to figure out how to do a chat overlay. You know, I found an app that a lot of people recommended. It's Ghost Chat, but I haven't been able to quite get it figured out because I would like to have it where, you know, I have the Ghost Chat up so that I can see chat on my screen, on my single monitor, and not have to use my phone as much. That way I don't miss chats as much, because I do miss chats, unfortunately, and I feel bad when I do, because I don't want to miss chats. I want to interact with the people who tune in to watch, but yeah, I would love to get that sorted out. Eventually we'll get some kind of intro, outro, because right now, you know, I upload the streams to YouTube and they're just like VOD style right now. Until I get the whole editing down and whatnot, I gotta learn how to do a bit of that because I'm doing most of it myself. But and the logo, I use ChatGPT, and I was really happy with how the logo turned out. So I was like, yeah, might as well use it. Oh, it's getting dangerously close to Horde. Actually, before I leave, I need to make sure I got everything I need. But yeah, I definitely want to get to that point, and you know, as the streaming progresses, and followers increase, and as you know, money allows, because you know, my finances are going to several different things right now. But as all of those things allow, I'm going to start investing into things like a second monitor and whatnot. Oh, sorry. Yes, I am playing solo. Hard to coordinate friends with my schedule. Oh, so what exactly what exactly are you saying that you're going to do? Like what I do like to have details on these kind of things and whatnot. Oh, I gotta go check on babies again really quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, uh, I am interested, but you know, me and my wife discuss all these things together, so definitely have to discuss with her, kind of get the full insight to what exactly all of this that you're offering is going to entail. Um, Not saying that I don't trust it or anything like that, just me and my wife are very open about these things and discuss everything like that, especially when it comes to finances. And who's my favorite character? Um, my favorite character, honestly, like I gotta go with my OG. I know I don't play him as much because I'm trying to play variety characters, but Doctor Strange is my favorite. You know, I love playing tanks in games like that because I like to charge in and be able to, you know, take damage, defend myself, and kind of be that push forward person. So I definitely like Strange. He's got the best shield in the game, and I do really well as him. Like I've got so many MVPs. I've got him lorded, all that good stuff. So I definitely would have to say he's my favorite. Uh, FPS games. Let me see. Um, Let me see. Do I have any FPS games that I play like that? I don't really play. No, I don't really. Don't really play FPS much. Or battle. Yeah, yeah. FPS, not my biggest thing. I played a lot of the old school FPS games. You know, the original Call of Duty, like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, all that. But I just got away from all that because it was it just became the same thing to me, and dealing with too many toxic people that were it just I just lost the will to play that game, honestly. Oh shit, we better hurry. I gotta find where I'm gonna spend Horde night. Oh, fuck, I didn't grab any of my bombs and stuff. Forgot bombs. I know I really should save these things, but I'm going to need them for Horde night for sure. Make sure I got all my ammo. Okay, I'm not waiting for those few bullets. I'll reply in just a second, guys. I need to desperately find where I'm gonna post up for this Horde night. We might just do the barn and call it a day. Hopefully it holds up enough. Okay, let's get in here. Okay. We're going to... Okay, there we go. Sometimes the ladder climbing in this game. Okay, we're just gonna destroy that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. This is Scarlet. Let's see. Share Discord username with me. Okay. Oh. Haven't played a Crash Bandicoot game in a while. Scarlet, I will try and get you that Discord name in just a minute. I'm just trying to get myself set up for this Horde night because it's about to get chaotic really fast. Because I don't know how much you know about this game, but Horde night is something else. Just gotta do the old pull up method. Oh, I goofed. I need to get like a... Why do I keep... Probably because of this ladder. Yeah, and I need to get like an actual Discord server set up for the streaming. I haven't done that yet. I definitely need to do that as well for these very reasons. Yeah, let me get set up and in a good position really quick, and then I'll drop that in the chat for you. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let me destroy this. Let me get this out of the way. There's another piece. Of course there is. Luckily I got my minus 69er suit upgraded. Yeah, Horde night, always important to have some of these basic building blocks for the sole purpose of building up if you ever fall. Definitely important to have. This Hornet's about to start. Have to wait until after this Horde night to get that to you, Scarlet. Just because things are really about to get insane here in just a few seconds. Well, let me see. Let me pull up my Discord. Okay. Here, let me put that in. Jerry. Okay, I just dropped that Discord for you guys, and okay, really gotta focus because this is about to go crazy now. That did not work at all. Okay. Yeah, this was not the best location for this, I'm not gonna lie. Destroy this. I'm gonna be locked in for this Horde night. Nope, don't want to do that. Yeah, watch it burn. Yeah, I will accept that request in a moment. Preoccupied for the next little bit. I just really want to be focused for this Horde. The great thing about Horde Night is all the XP. Where did that come from? Oh, there we go. Stupid cop zombies. Definitely gotta deal with him. Others can't really get to me like that, but he damn sure can. Burning through these arrows. Oh, well, that helps. Yep, Scott, I will get to that in just a second. Can't really afford to check that right this second. But I do appreciate you reaching out and being willing to help, I really do. Do you know the other Scarlet that's in chat? By chance? I'm just asking you, you guys do have pretty similar names and whatnot. And they're offering similar similar assistance. So don't know if y'all work together, or know each other, or what the case is. Fake. Okay. I got scared for a second. I thought there was a shadow. I just saw me jumping behind me. You missed me. Missed again. Oh, that's not good at all. And this is why I left my bike. Okay, down here. Ooh, this is not good. Oh, this is a very bad situation to be in. Okay, I need to lead them out away from the barn. And now we're going to... This is still very bad. That's why you always want to have those. And that's exactly why you always have some building blocks on you. Medical supplies. Deal with this zombie. He's gonna be a big problem if I don't deal with him. And unfortunately, these first couple Horde nights will be kind of boring like this. Until I get like an actual Horde base set up how I want to. How dare you dodge my arrows. Don't be. Just made her into a crawler accidentally. I'll take it though. I can get away with this method early hordes, but once the hordes get crazy, it doesn't work anymore. Advanced horde will tear this building down so fast. Arrows. Stone arrows aren't as easy to make as stone ones. I'd rather use these than ammunition on that. Let's save that for cleanup. A few hours left in the horde. Tough one. Grab all that stuff. Keep an eye on it. She should have busting through somewhere trying to get to me. They are breaking something for sure. I don't know if what or where. I don't know if it's doing anything bad. Some damage being done. Sometimes I really hate the hitbox in these games. thing's not with headshots. It's not in this game. That would be an 855 right there. I wonder if that's a game. I don't think it is. That would be an insane game. If it's headshots only. Hard enough to hit them in the head as it is while springing like this. And there's something in the air for midnight. Still be pretty neat though. I think of the first, like, why did I just want to expose this first one? Fire in the hole. I try and conserve as much of my like bullets as I can early game, just because, you know, right now I'm not mass producing ammunition like what I will be, and I'm limited on how much I already have, so I try and save that for my I try and save it as much as I can in general, but especially during Horde night, I like to burn through my arrows and stuff first, and then use ammo as a last resort. Plus, like, at the end, whatever I don't kill is, gonna be left roaming around from the Horde. I'm gonna need to save the ammo to deal with those guys on the ground. Trying not to smell whenever I get around mass producing ammo, like what I will be. You know, and I'll just be up here just letting it rip, like holding nothing back. These explosives, you know, I got them from Trader Quest anyway, so really not hurting any supplies that I got myself. So I don't mind blasting through these. Definitely must use any bullets as I can to clean it up the zombies at the end, especially the pharaohs. Right now I have the advantage because they can't get to me, so it's better to save the ammo for putting up in a bad situation where they can't get to me. Just do it real quick. Yeah, making these arrows that I got is a lot simpler than ammo anyway. I like using my bow even when I'm out and about, because I like to go as stealth as I can when doing like missions, and even just running around, like, running into zombies. But eventually when I get like really good guns, got silencers, whatnot, and a bunch of ammo, then I'll move to that. But I like bows in the game. It has one of the better bow mechanics of games of survival games that I've played. little more crazy than what they used to be before version 1. But hear how hordes get. You start getting radiated zombies, suicide zombies, all that. Probably by that point I'll have a couple thousand rounds of ammo to deal with hordes, so it's really very better. So, during Horde night, they continuously spawn until nighttime in the game is over, which is at 4. So once 4 hits, they'll stop spawning, and then I just have to clean up whatever's left over. I mean, I don't have to, because I could just run away, but I like to clean them up. Just collect whatever loot they drop. But yeah, at the 4 ending, they'll stop spawning. As the game progresses, like the everyday zombies you run into get harder, and the hordes get harder. They'll be spawning more variants of the zombies, or the crazy variants. Like if I were on like the 3rd or so horde, this building would probably be collapsing already. They've done some damage to it, but this building would like be toppling over if they were, if this was like horde 3 or 4. Oh, is it? I apologize if I'm quiet, and it is late at night, and I'm not trying to wake up my family. Let me take a second to adjust I'll adjust my mic input for you guys. That way it's a little bit better. How about that? Is that a little bit easier, Pete? Alright, I hope that's a little bit better for you. Not trying to blow out your guys' eardrums, but I'm still trying not to wake up my family. Plus, I'm not the loudest speaking person to begin with. I'm a very... Oh, the okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can adjust that down really quick. Or actually... No. I'm gonna leave that. Let me adjust the input audio down. Is that a little bit better? Okay, one thing. Yeah, I mean, this game doesn't have to be super loud because it's just hearing zombies. Again, I'm still kind of new to streaming, so I'm trying to figure a lot of stuff out. But yeah, the Horde night is like very loud. But I do appreciate you pointing that out to me. That is helpful. I definitely want this experience to be good for you guys. Also, welcome to the stream. Up. We're just gonna put that in there. Put another one for measure. Yeah, it can, and you know, and sometimes it's hard because I don't have the most viewers right now, so I don't have a lot of people to point it out to me when I'm live and whatnot. So it is very helpful, and I really do appreciate it. I'm still new to it, don't have a lot of followers, don't have like mods or anything like that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, that's very bad. Level 32 on day 8, so I have the days extended a little bit longer, so I'm able to do a lot more each day. And I do have the XP multiplier turned up a little bit just because of, you know, how the leveling system in this game is now. It's not how it used to be. So I do get some of the settings adjusted. I didn't make them too ridiculous where it would be all out of whack. And, you know, I'm not trying to be level 90 by like day 3 and whatnot, but I did want it to be a little bit more balanced since I am playing by myself. They stopped spawning because I died? Oh. Okay. I guess they stop spawning when you die during the Horde now. That's not something I'm accustomed to. It may just be the time as well, how close it is to the Horde ending, but yeah, that is... Huh. Okay. Well, I guess the Horde's over then. Kinda sucks though. Lost out on some XP, but it's alright. Let's collect those. We almost made it to the first Horde without dying. Ooh, a level 2 steel pick? Yes, please. Not sure I managed to get that in a drop on the first Horde, but hey, I'm not complaining at all. Let me just go and put that right there. Very nice. But yeah, I do have, oh, let me get you real quick, Scarlet. Now that the Horde's over, I'll accept it. I'll go on and accept your request and see what you have to say. Okay, yeah, this should be, I believe this is you. Yeah, so, yeah, if you just want to drop in, you know, your offer and some of your work, Scarlet, I'll take a look at that. Probably won't get back to you on that quite yet, because I do, like I said, I will be discussing that with my wife. According to what Scarlet says, it seems like the other one could be a fake, potentially. I'm not entirely sure. Um, yeah, I asked the same thing, because I saw it, I was like, that's a little weird, and those names are very close, didn't know if they knew each other, whatnot, so, yeah, I asked the same exact question. Okay, let's see, what do we want? Okay. Excuse my mismatch armor. Really have not been paying attention to my equipment the way I normally would. Because I'm also not a fan of how they changed the clothing and the armor in this game. I'm really not. They've changed a lot about this game over time. You know, I've played it around when it first came out and whenever it was only on console. So it is cool to see how this game has progressed since then. There have been some good changes. There were some that I didn't really care for, but adjusted to anyway. Jesus, I got a lot of water. But yeah, I'm not a super huge fan of the new clothing system in this game. Okay, I'm gonna craft some forged iron. Let's just do 100 for now. Because I need to upgrade my storage containers. Because apparently as you upgrade them, they get more storage. Not sure how true that is just yet. You know what? I'm gonna put some of this water back in the fireplace for now. But yeah, I do. You know, I do post all these videos to the YouTube as well. Same account name ForTheNightOwls, same logo, so it should be pretty easy to find. I do need to sync them up. That way that way you can just see it in description and whatnot. But yeah, I do. So for anything that you guys miss, or if you miss the live stream, I do post them there, and then do have the TikTok account for mostly just clips and stuff. Right now, it's only got one clip on there. It's a really cool clip. Not gonna lie. My wife did the editing for it and whatnot, so it turned out really well. But that's gonna be a lot of clips. Probably not from this game, but more my competitive games like Rivals and For Honor and stuff like that. We'll have those clips in there. Unless something interesting happens in this game that is clip worthy, but I really don't foresee that being the case with this game. This game is definitely more of a, video with a few interesting moments and streaming just to hang out. It's not the most clip-worthy style game. I hate that I got this stupid XP penalty now.
Time is money, and I'll wager you don't have any.
Shame it doesn't work. Yeah, for if you guys don't know anything about this game, this trader in specific, there's multiple traders, they all interact differently and they're all in different locations. This one specifically is the biggest asshole of them all. And he never changes. He doesn't get any nicer. Wait, can I can. Still shit. But yeah, this guy is the biggest asshole of all the traders, and I hate that he is the one that lives closest to me. Like, honestly, I probably should have set up in a different area, but I started setting up early game, and I had no idea where another trader was, so I just went with it. And the only other trader that I've found so far is 3 kilometers away. Oh, Pink, you play this game? You don't really see too many people that play this game.
Listen up, jackass. What are you standing there for?
Yeah, I played. I'm happy that they finally dropped the final version of it, the version 1 of this game. I played when it was still an alpha for the longest time. It was an alpha for almost I think 8 years it was an alpha. Yeah, I would like to mod it, but this game is not the easiest modded game. But I did look into some stuff that you can do with this game without modding it. Like, for instance, we are playing this particular playthrough is an all winter map. The whole map is winter. There's not any other biome. Because I was like, you know what? I want some sort of challenge. I want it to be interesting to people. I don't want to play basic novice game map and whatnot. So I looked up some ideas, found out how to do it, made the whole map winter, which can be atrocious at times. I'm not even gonna lie. The amount of hellhounds, cougars, bears, and lumberjacks I deal with on a regular basis is so annoying. By the way, I am a loot goblin, so you'll just have to ignore that, but hey, you find some good stuff in the trash sometimes. Pro tip, always check the toilet for a toilet pistol. I know it sounds weird, but just about every time I've done any playthrough of this game, I have found a pistol in the toilet, including this very pistol was found in the toilet. So, it works. We're gonna do this. Ain't no way, I wasn't even moving. Yeah, I would like to find ways to mod this game. I know I've seen like all kinds of crazy mods, like all the nightmare modes and a few other things, you know, like custom maps and whatnot. But I do appreciate with this game that they are constantly working on it. I mean, I know a lot of people give the developers a hard time because they're slow, especially, you know, everyone's looking for this new update and they're complaining because it's got delayed. How did that miss? I hate the hitbox in this game. A lot of people are complaining about the release date being pushed back, but they're a small dev. They're not very big. I think they recently partnered with the bigger devs to make things easier, but they're a small time dev. They don't have all the resources that these giant companies have, which, you know, people give this company shit for taking forever, but oh god, nope, nope, absolutely not. How did that? I should play with a heart monitor for people's amusement, because God, this game's a horror game sometimes. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted. You know, people give these developers a hard time for being slow and whatnot, but they don't give, you know, Activision and all them a hard time for putting out the same exact game with Call of Duty every year. It doesn't change. It hasn't been good since Black Ops 3, which is exactly why you don't see me playing it. So I don't want to hear it. Like like the same people that give these small time devs a hard time are the same ones that buy the same exact game every year with Call of Duty. And that is something I will stand on all day. Like like with how some of these indie games and small time developers have been doing, these big like AAA or whatever they call them developers really need to step up their game. I mean, they've been needing to for a while, but they just have dominated the market for so long that the small devs have not had a chance. Nope. Exactly why I save my ammo right there. Emergency situations. At least early game. Well, sounds like a lot of work was just done for me. That's what y'all get for trying to pick on me. Nope. Not even. Nope. Jesus, what'd they do? First Horde and say, you know what? All ferals. No normal zombies. Do not pass code. Do not collect $200. Just let them have it. My thing is, these zombies will wake up to me creeping through the house, stepping on a little bit of trash, but they won't wake up to the fact that some of them just set off a literal landmine, like 10 feet from them. Like, I want that to be explained. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this game, like, makes me very paranoid at times, just because too many times I've had zombies drop out of the craziest, most bullshit places and kill me, make me lose progress, whatnot. We're gonna turn on the night vision. It's a little too dark for my taste. Okay, nothing there. Oh, wait. Yeah, falling through the roof, like, it used to be so much easier to predict where the floor would fall, but now they've like made it so much harder to predict it. Like, I walk in, I'm like, oh, a perfectly normal, stable floor. Let me just step right here, and then I fall into a pit where I'm surrounded by every possible feral, like within a 2 mile radius of me. Okay, we're gonna turn that back off. I'm not trying to play Flashbang Simulator. Nah, I don't know what made that noise. I feel like it's a screamer. I don't know though. That 100% sounds like a screamer, and I'm 100% about to go deal with that. Because they change what the screamers sound like. And yes, I will absolutely mag dump the screamer so that I don't have to deal with the horde. Nah, they got feral screamers now. That's insane. I don't remember that ever being a thing. But she's dealt with, so. Yeah, like, I hear a bear too. That's lovely. Let me hurry up and complete this quest before I inevitably die to that bear and fail. But yeah, screamers, like, they used to just be kind of annoying because, you know, they'd spawn like 2, 3 little zombies, and if you caught them quick enough, one tap, they're dead. But now they can actually take more than one hit, and they bring like a whole, like, horde night worth of zombies to you. Okay. Now That one's down. Yeah. One of like the funniest experiences I ever had with this game though is, a few years back I played it with some of my friends, and one of my friends hadn't played the game in years. Like, not like it was like a long time since he had played. And we lived in like some military dorms, so very very close quarters. And but he still lived like a few rooms down from me, right? And he didn't know that they made zombies hide in the rafters. And needless to say, he found out because one dropped down right in front of him. And when I tell you, this grown man screamed like such a little girl, and it was so loud that I could hear him in my headset as well as coming from in the hallway. From like he was down the hallway from me, and I could hear his scream out from coming from out in the hallway, and it was the funniest thing ever. Like I had to sit there and just like compose myself because it was the funniest thing. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna drop that. Drop that. Eat that. Also, giving you guys check it now or whenever you're free from streaming. I really appreciate it, Scarlett. Definitely get that to that sometime tomorrow if I'm gonna be honest. I don't want you to think I'm gonna I don't want to give you a false um timeline, but it'll probably be tomorrow for sure. But again, I do appreciate it. It is nice that I'm really grateful that you're willing to reach out and help me out. So I really do appreciate. Ooh, wait, I got a bike that I can probably store some of this stuff in. Yes, give me all of these. Why not scrap the armor for cloth? Honestly, I like to sell it. If I find gear and stuff like that, actually, I need to check and see. It's actually pretty decent armor. Let me compare it to what I got. Oh yeah, we're gonna fix that real quick. We'll scrap that. Armor that I dropped. Did I drop some armor? Where did I drop armor at? I don't think I did. I drop armor? Oh, it disappeared. I may have dropped it by accident, but um. But typically I'll sell stuff like that just because it's a little more worth it than scrapping it for cloth. I don't have any lockpicks. Actually, do I? No, I don't. So we're doing this the old school way. But luckily, I have my Miner 69er super upgraded, so this won't take anywhere near as long. And with this nice new steel pick I found, make it that much faster. Do need to put some of this stuff in my bike. I am concerned that there's still a bear outside though. Kind of terrible, I'm not gonna lie. I'll still, let me just get some inventory space and I'll still grab it and sell that stuff. Or at least sell like the sledgehammer and whatnot. Now where's that bear at? Okay, I see a bear across the way. mountain lion right there. That's fantastic. We're just gonna put some of that stuff in there really quick. Oh, that's not good. I'm surprised that one went down that easy. The last one did not. You know what? We are going to chop you up. Yes, sir, we are. I really need to get my knife. I really need to get a better knife. Harvest all this really quick. We'll grab that little bit of loot, and then we're going to head back to the trader. I have lots of stuff to sell, and then need to do an inventory drop for sure. But yeah, they definitely made this game a horror game over the years with the jump scares. It was like, and they still get me sometimes, because especially when I first started this playthrough, you know, it had been a while since I played, so I was a little bit, you know, not on top of things. And so I just wasn't paying attention like what I normally would. And yeah, it didn't go, it didn't end up too well. I had to, you know, I had the difficulty adjusted up at first, but I had to change it because I was just dying way too much. I would have struggled so hard because I would, you know, if I had people to play with me, it would have went better. But me being by my, what the hell? Stupid dog. Like if I had people playing with me, I would have maybe kept it up just because it would have been a little bit easier. But it was too much for one person with the difficulty increased. No room for eggs. Oh well. It was just way too difficult, so I turned it down because I was like, I don't think people want to just watch me die over and over again. Like I couldn't even hold my own against one feral zombie. Like I didn't realize they had like, you know, some kind of Elden Ring difficulty multiplier anytime you adjusted the difficulty. I need to make space to collect the reward just cause it, I hate that you can't like choose to sell stuff before turning in the quest to make space for the reward and whatnot, but it's whatever.
Make it. I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery.
Urban
The way you
combat.
smell.
Oh, absolutely, we're grabbing that.
For fuck's sake, what is it now?
God, if I could remove this guy from the face of this map, I would. I'm just gonna sell this testosterone extract and stuff just because I don't have a need for it right now. I'll keep this stuff.
A sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
Grab what we still got in the bike to sell. I got multiple water purifier mods, so I'm gonna sell those. I really need to make some dew collectors. I mean, right now I do like just kind of purify water and whatnot, but you know, it'd be great if I could just have clean water off the rip and not have to boil it and waste all that time. The dew collectors were a good addition to the game, but I do hate that they took out making glass jars, because that I used to just make a bunch of glass jars, go fill them all at once, boil them, and have water
Take a
for
look at the shit I got, but don't expect me to cook it.
foreseeable future. But can't do that no more. Yeah, I don't keep a lot of these parts just because I loot a lot of stuff anyway. 44 mag ammo. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. I might eventually get one whenever I reach that point where I'm just making random weapons and fucking around. Claw hammer. No, I'm not gonna buy that. Not gonna buy that. Might as well buy that. And these. Of course I can't. Of course I can't do that. Oh wait, the water purifier mod. That's for my armor. I just realized. That's not what goes on the dew collector. Unfortunate. What was that? Okay, never mind. Ooh, barbed wire mod. That would go nicely for my bat. But at the same time, I feel like I'll find one of those soon enough. Ooh, but now that I finally got me a bat, I can invest into those skills.
Don't let the door hit you on your way
that would
out.
like me a nice melee weapon. Definitely gonna have to increase the skill so it's actually useful. Should probably put on a hotbar too. That'd be a great idea. Okay, let's go do a loot drop. And my inventory also. Actually, let me grab another quest before I leave. Just so I don't have to come back. The less I have to come back here and interact with this asshole, the better. Yeah, I know I just talked to you. I don't even want to hear it.
You better take, don't
I'm
just
not
stand
doing that
there
nighttime
with your
quest.
thumb up your ass.
I'm
Get
not.
the job
I'm
done.
not ready to do those yet. What am I doing? I need to go to the house. Yeah. Definitely need to get some kind of streaming schedule sorted out though. It's a little hard though because I don't always stream on my off days if I got stuff going on, but like this past week I didn't get to stream much even though I was off because family and whatnot, but and unfortunately I won't get to stream the next couple of days because of work, but Sunday night I should be good to return and stream. Yeah, I have 3 actually. I have 8-year-old and twin 8-month-old boys. So, very full house. And I forgot to sell that. Oh well. Yeah, so constantly busy, you know, and late. I stay up late at night to keep my sleep schedule consistent for work because I work night shift. But I already have one of those. Oh well. But it helps being up at night too because all the kids are asleep. Get a little bit of time to myself. Have almost 5-year-old twins and 3-year-old. You have 4. I cannot imagine. Like, I know it doesn't sound like much, being like the difference of only one, but you know, me and my wife, we weren't even expecting to have twins, and it definitely surprised us, and it is not for the weak. So, from one twin parent to another, I commend you, and you know, uh, I'm glad that uh, you know, they've reached that age for you where a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a handful, but you know, I do love my kids, and you know, they're good kids, you know, little energetic, and you know, they were preemie too, so oh, nice wooden bow, perfect. But you know, so they're kind of behind based on like their actual age. If they were full term, well, let me get my thoughts together. They're a little bit behind for their actual age if you go off the day they were born, but when you do the adjustment based on like if they were to go full term, they're actually ahead of where they should be. So you know, it's a good thing. Um, yeah. Yeah, the kid's favorite question is always why. It was the same way with my daughter. I know it's gonna be the same way with my boys. You know, that's their favorite question. They want to know why. I'm gonna make 50 of those. Yeah, and they're always gonna have their opinions. And kids are the most honest people you'll ever meet. So you know, teaching them that aspect of maybe you shouldn't say everything that comes into your head has been one of the more interesting parts of parenting. So it takes 10 to do that. Okay, it does give me a lot more swords. That's lovely. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, kids are interesting, and you know, we didn't know how we were gonna make it whenever we found out we were having twins, but I mean, we've done a pretty good job so far. So you know, my wife stays at home, and I don't know how she does it. Like she is, you know, she is the best. She is top notch parent, and so you know, I don't know how she manages the way she does, because I could not. I could not do what she does every day. I will openly admit that. Let's see. Okay, we got 195. Let's make some more. Let's get some more cobblestone rocks being made. Why not? I'll make them in here. Yeah. I don't know how my wife does it. I would go insane. But she does a great job at it. I'm very, very, very grateful for her. You know what? I'm just gonna put that on my gear. Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, stay-at-home moms do not have the easiest job by any means. Like, you know, I'm definitely not one of those like babysitter type parents by any means. Like, I am a very active parent, very helpful when I'm home, but at the same time, it's like whenever I'm like, I just still know that I could not do it all day the way she does. But I mean, luckily, like I do work night shifts, so I am at least home during the day in case I need to wake up and help. And really, most of the time while I'm at work, they're all asleep anyway. So it does make it a little easier on her in that aspect, but it does still suck being gone as long as I am. But I would much rather, I'm willing to make that sacrifice so that she can stay home and I know that my family is taken care of at the end of the day. But yeah, my wife is amazing, and she is grade A wife. Paint situation do we got? Because I might go in and do I want to go in and paint the floors? I don't think I'm gonna upgrade like the flooring much anymore. Just because I don't plan to use this as a horde base by any means. Okay, got some good wood options. That's nice. Wood floor polish. Fence. Anything. I think I'll hold off on painting and stuff for now. I do want to get some more paint though. Definitely need. How close am I to a chemistry station? What? I can make some insane level iron tools in it. Well, actually, I got steel now. I don't need that. Oh. Could use an iron shovel at this point. Oh, hammer. I got a ratchet, so I don't need that. What am I looking for? Workstations, that's what I'm looking for. I can't even make an anvil yet. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to that. Ooh, skill points. What am I thinking? I need to invest those. Let me invest into my intellect, because it's not the greatest. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? I can't. Okay. Ooh, where is the one for bats? Nope. Pummel Pete? Yeah, this is what I need. I don't know if I should do that or invest into my archery some more. Yeah, throw it in there. Okay. I'll try and use my bat some more. Ooh, I can also make wood. Wooden bow. Oh man. I don't think I have any bow crossbow parts. What's the stats look like on this? Doesn't that tell me anymore? I could have sworn it gives you the stats on these things before you craft them. At least it used to. No, don't want to do that. I mean, I know it's probably better than the bow that I have. 42.2. Why can I not see stats on this thing? That's so stupid. I know it's probably better anyway, but do I have wood crossbow parts? No. Crazy part is, I know I used to, probably sold them, should have held them. I really had to do better about selling, about making sure I don't sell stuff that I actually need to keep. You know, I just get in there, I'm like, I'm not using this right now, let me sell it. For a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and this is my humble little house. Built it all from scratch. Got my little loft area up here. Got a little balcony going on. Get a nice little view. Is that 2 screamers? Nah, I'm going inside. I am not dealing with that. Nah, we're not doing that today. Well, Pink, before you go, I am going to, I am probably gonna end the stream here. I do got a few things to do before kids wake up and whatnot. I do really appreciate you popping into the stream. It was nice to have someone to talk to and hang out with. I guess Scarlett already jumped out, but it was nice talking to them too. But yeah, I really appreciate the views and you being active. Like I said, I probably won't stream the next couple days, just 'cause of work. But I'll probably be back on Sunday night, late at night. But yeah, I do appreciate those who tuned in, even if it was for a little bit. I appreciate any and all support that I do get on the streams. The whole video will be uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, I think we did good. You know, we only died the one time during the Horde night, so a little bit better than I expected. But we're gonna put some serious work in to make sure that the next Horde night's better. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a good one. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.